If you don't find your own motivation to play in the Ryder Cup, there's something wrong with you. You don't belong playing there.
And nobody could question the American motivation at Brookline in 1999. The home side mounted the greatest last-day recovery in the history of the Ryder Cup.
I've been so lucky in my life, but to be the captain there was a distinct honor and a privilege.
All week the golf was of the highest quality, the atmosphere almost claustrophobic, but Europe got off, well, to a flying start, with Parnevik and Sergio Garcia, the youngest ever Ryder Cupper, enjoying themselves as much as Captain Mark James.
I enjoyed it from start to finish. It got a little unpleasant at times because of the crowd, etc., and some of the things that happened, but you know, overall from start to finish I enjoyed it. We played well, the team had done magnificently, really. It's important for us to look competitive. It's no good for anyone if one side wins by a huge margin.
Trailing 10-6 going into the singles, Crenshaw's men needed a miracle.
All of the Europeans were playing well. Our team was actually almost to the desperation level, really, 4 points down. But I felt like enough of our fellows were feeling good about their games.
I'm a big believer in fate. I have a good feeling about this.
If we hadn't started well in the first 3 or 4 matches, it was over. These guys, the way they were playing, I thought that they were up for it, and I thought they were just desperate enough to think that they could do it. Watching everything unfold was unbelievable. It just bred that chain reaction. The emotions really started running, and we were back into the matches quicker than we thought we would. These holes just kept coming back to us. One match here, one match there. You know, everybody started playing better.
After America won the first 6 games, the improbable had become the possible.
Until it came down to Justin Leonard's match, which was incredible that he was even back in the match after being 4 down.
I didn't feel pressure until after the 14th, when I pulled within 1. Previously to that, I think everybody had given Ollie the match and Europe the point.
I suppose any golfer that's ever played has hope in his breast somehow. You know, when you're down, it's the hardest thing in order to conjure up hope. Watching that transpire on 17, I said, I can't believe this is happening. There was no one on this planet that expected Justin Leonard to make that putt. It would never cross your mind.
At that point, there was no thought process. Thought process. Thought process. Thought process. Thought process. Thought process. Just sheer excitement because of the emotions I'd been through.
Some things in golf happen that are just totally unexplainable. That was certainly one of them. It set off a chain reaction that, you know, really shouldn't have happened, and there were hard feelings. It's understandable.
They believed in themselves. They knew how close these matches were, despite some fantastic play by the Europeans. But today, I tell you, it's up in the trees. It's fate.
No team had ever come from 4 points down on the final day, but Crenshaw's good feeling had been right.